The house was wrapped in an odd silence. Outside, rain pounded against the windows while inside time seemed to stand still. Maria didn't sleep that night. The tiny being in her arms, 3-week-old Leo, was so delicate, so fragile. Each breath felt like a miracle, each heartbeat like a prayer of gratitude. But Maria wasn't alone that night. In the hallway there was the sound of heavy paws moving slowly. Max, the massive dog with a heart as soft as cotton. Max was this home's first child. Maria and Daniel had adopted him from the shelter. He was so small then, a puppy just opening his eyes to the world. Years passed, they grew together, began aging together. Max was like the completed version of their family. Until Leo arrived. From the day Leo was born, something had shifted in Max's gaze. Not quite jealousy, not quite curiosity. Maybe somewhere in between. Perhaps searching for an answer to, am I not important anymore? In those honey-colored eyes. The first day when he tried to approach the crib, Daniel's voice rang out, "No, Max, back off." Max only wanted to smell. Just to know him. But in that moment he sat down, lowered his head as if to say, "I'm sorry." And from that day on he always looked at the crib from a distance like a stranger. In the middle of the night, while Maria was nursing Leo, her head dropped forward from exhaustion. Her arms relaxed, her eyes closed. She fell into a deep, worn-out sleep. A few minutes later, Leo began stirring in the crib. First soft whimpers, then muffled cries. But Maria didn't hear. For the first time in months she was truly sleeping. Right then Max stood up. Silently, almost like a ghost, he walked to the crib. He gently rested his massive head on the edge. His large nose touched Leo's tiny hand, warm, soft, familiar. And Leo stopped crying. Not only did he stop. With those tiny hands he grasped Max's nose. So firmly, so confidently. As if he knew him. As if saying, "You are my protector." Max didn't move. He just waited. Barely breathing. When morning came, Maria opened her eyes and froze in shock. Leo was sleeping peacefully in the crib. But beside him, there was Max. His head resting on the crib's edge, eyes half closed as if he'd been standing guard all night. Something broke inside Maria, something overflowed. Her eyes filled with tears. She slowly approached, her trembling hand stroking Max's head. You were protecting him, weren't you?" she whispered. Max just wagged his tail. But from that moment on, nothing was ever the same. Max became Leo's shadow. With every cry he was the first to run. With every laugh he was the first to rejoice. With every step, like an invisible hand, he stayed just 1 inch behind. When Leo took his first steps, Max was there. So that even if he fell, he'd land softly. And with every fall, Leo would laugh and shout, "Max." He'd pull Max's fur, grab his ears, press against his cheeks. Max never made a sound. He'd just look with those deep eyes. Such love in that gaze. As if Leo was Max's reason for being. His rebirth. One day Leo got sick. His fever spiked so high that Maria frantically called the doctor. But Max already knew. He sensed something was wrong. He wouldn't leave the crib. Whimpering, growling softly as if saying, "Leave him to me, I'll take care of this." The doctor came, gave medicine, but no one slept that night. Max didn't sleep either. He lay down beside the crib and nothing, not the rain, not the noise, not Maria's calls, could move him from that spot. That massive heart waited for that tiny heart. Until morning. When morning came, Leo's fever had broken. Maria hugged Max through her tears. "It's like, you healed him," she said. Max just lowered his head. Pressed his nose to Leo's blanket. And Maria noticed then, a few white hairs on the blanket. Max's fur. The purest form of love. Years passed. Leo grew, talked, laughed, ran. But he never forgot one thing, that he was safe beside Max. Whenever he was sad, he'd bury himself in Max's fur and say, "You're my best friend." And Max, even as he aged, would grow young again hearing those words. One evening, Maria looked at an old photo on the wall. There was a young Max waiting by the crib. Beside him a tiny baby, Leo. And between them something that couldn't fit into words. Maria thought to herself, a mother may give birth, but sometimes a dog silently raises. And really, Is Max still waiting somewhere? Or is he protecting another small heart now in another home?